DMH Cribs. I wasn't expecting you guys today. Come for the basement? Come on in. Here's Metroplex awaiting us. This is the basement. Some call it a man cave. I call it a Nurgle Emporium. You'll see plenty of things down here. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on. We should probably stop here first. I like to greet everyone with a few Seekers. So this is a classic Seeker collection. They're mostly Henkai, you know, if you follow that sort of thing. And then over there you'll see some random bot shots. No need in taking those out of package. They're terrible. And a Megatron arm. Around this side we have some of my family's favorite albums. And let's get to the meat and potatoes. Here we have a lot of Hasbro classics and generations, as well as the BotCon Stunticon classic set. I'm a huge Stunticon fanboy. And the Impossible Toys Tetrajet set, and then some stuff I haven't opened, and then some stuff I'm still sorting out. Come this way, friend. Now, if you're like me, and you're an adult toy collector and don't live in your mom's basement, one thing you might have is a collection of compact discs. These range from all sorts of artists, from George Michael to Elton John to Prince on occasion. Close to the ballpark of 4,000 or 5,000, I think, total. No big deal. I'm not trying to show off. And then over here we have a few Star Wars vehicles and a Megatron lying around. I'm not an advocate of, you know, having guns just lying around willy-nilly. This is a toy gun. Some posters and some artwork and stuff. Let's continue to make our way around. A label maker, a must-have for any collector. You never know what you're going to need to label. These are some boxes that I need to organize. These are some Chinese knockoffs of the Japanese G1 continuation dinosaur sets. Let's see if I can't transform it real quick. There he is. Some sort of Velociraptor type of unit. So that's that. These are some prints I have. They're available for sale. So I have them here just for safekeeping. I have a Feora. I haven't learned where I'm going to store her yet. This is a symbol of 666 with a Ghostbusters line through it. So I did a 2-year bid at a Christian school and was always, they give me these little trinkets. They thought maybe I was touched by the hand of Satan or something. This is usually where I go to the bathroom. That's where I do number 1 and number 2 in here. And then this is pretty much my dog's shower. We have some random figures. This was a Cancer for Young Kids figure. If you know the story behind this, then you know. And this here is a comic book that my friend and I started when we were kids, and then I redid it to celebrate our 20-some years of friendship and gave it to him as a gift, and I made myself a copy as well. Now, this is Skullface's pride and joy. My Transformers collection, and basically the first 3 shelves on both sides have my masterpieces and third-party stuff that scales appropriately, and then the bottom row there is my G1 Decepticons, and then I got some Star Wars Unlimited or whatever it was called. What was it called? Unleashed. And then some comics and a Bane mask, you know. Only thing that goes better than a skull mask is a skull mask with a Bane mask on top. And then we have the middle bit has a Hercules or third-party Devastator. He's pretty awesome. And my Quintesson stuff, and then my Turtles by the company M.A.S.K, and Han and Chewie, and then Transformers comics and Triptychon. More comics, and then my Decepticon masterpieces and third parties. As you can see, when you get to the third row, the Stunticons are transformed and ready for Motormaster to arrive. I have been billed for him, but I have not received a shipping notice as of yet. Over here we got a Superman, randomly. You can never have a wrong or bad place for Superman. It's always the right place and the right time. And then a few Transformers vehicles. Adam Hughes, DC Girls statue line, along with Jaina Solo statue. Over here we have one of my favorite statues, my Biker Scout. Darth Vader, Code of Akaya, Batman and Spawn. We got this from San Diego Comic-Con when we went as a souvenir. And Magdalena, Witchblade down at the bottom. Jim Lee's DC Universe, Jim Lee's Catwoman, and that's about it. And then over here, this is kind of a work in progress at the moment. But pretty much this is my comic books area over here, like the big two, Marvel and DC. This is my some of my M.A.S.K figs, Alex Ross Justice. This is like my Superman and Justice League stuff. And then those are some imports, and then these are some figures I'm thinking about selling. I'm just kind of rounding them up. Star Wars comics are down there. And I'm not even sure what's on the bottom stuff. Looks like a lot of Vertigo books. And then over here we have some random figures. Like I said, this stuff is on its way to boxes probably, to make way for some nicer stuff. Superman and Batman, M.A.S.K, and some of my absolutes up there. Over here we have my Masters of the Universe Classics line. I only have a few. I'm kind of collecting them as I get, stupendous deals. I'm not going out of, crazy for them. My Alex Ross DC villains, my Batman books. This stuff is I'm all selling. And then my Voltron Lions, I'm not selling them obviously. And my Marvel stuff, comics. Statues again, we have the black and white Batman statues. We have the Jim Lee Batman statue, Code of Akaya, the Darth Maul Code of Akaya. Oh, that's a sideshow, I think, or Gentle Giant. And then Brer Fox, Brer Bear, and Brer Rabbit from Uncle Remus stories. My grandma used to read those. So before you make your jokes, my grandma used to read me those stories. And when you make fun of Skullface's grandma, you make fun of Skullface. So up here, we have the Adam Hughes Women of the DC Universe bus line. I think this is a sideshow collector for Gentle Giant. I get the two confused. Asajj Ventress and Count Dooku. Batman and Superman Alex Ross statues. And Darth Maul, Code of Akaya. Up here we have an encore reissue of Optimus Prime in box, as well as the Japanese reissue of Megatron in box. With V, some Spawn figs, Starscream reissue in box. And the only reason why I'm keeping those in box is because I have them all loose as well. Code of M.A.S.K Wonder Woman, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with her yet. Now see, I have flat screens in my home. Now, I could have taken this out and brought down a flat screen to try to, be fraudulent. But that's not how Skullface does business. So, this is where I play games. And it's not crazy. It's just a humble setup. If you want me to have a better setup to play video games, if you're being a judgy judgerson, if you're being judgmental, keep in mind you're talking to a man who walks around and sweats house slippers in a robe all day. So I probably A, don't care, and B, you send me some money if you want to judge. Send me some money, I'll get a nice TV with your money. Over here we have some Star Wars 3 3/4, half of my Star Wars collection. As well as the Trinity, my Trinity anyway, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. This poster was given to me by my good friend. Up there, some comics. I just love Jay Lee's art, that's why that's there. X-Men 1 was a big deal for my generation. And Batman and Robin, although it's not a great book, it does have Frank Miller and Jim Lee, and it is signed. So no big deal. DVDs, and then down in here is where I keep my seasons of stuff. And they're all filled with seasons. This is my M.A.S.K stuff here, the heroes. Actually, I think he's supposed to be here. And then my Marvel Universe stuff is kind of in rough shape. I haven't completely decided what I'm doing with those yet. Gaming stuff, not a huge gamer, but I do partake. And then my villains for M.A.S.K, some random figs, and then my DC 3 3/4 line. It's like halfway collected. That's the first comic I ever got, Amazing Spider-Man, and it's signed by Eric Larson, who was drawing it at the time. And that's why I'm partial to the black and red Spidey suit. More DVDs, and more seasons, you know. And then I got the He-Man set. My daughter's actually been taking an interest in that, so that's why they're out, because she's been looking into that. This is a nice box set if you're a He-Man fan. More Star Wars 3 3/4. Star Wars Sith poster. That's a blanket I made at the Stunticons. I just drew the picture and had it printed on the blanket. Batman blanket, as you've seen in the video. And the centerpiece is a gaming table. There's a couple of loose figs here that I'm packaging up and selling. But I painted all these myself. I'm going to start doing some more painting videos and modeling videos. I got a buddy of mine that's going to help with that, I'm pretty sure. Not a whole lot of epic battles have gone down here, but a few have. And I'm rarely the victor, so I rarely participate. Let's just take a look at those. And then loose over here, I got a stack of repro labels just waiting to get put on figs I got for Christmas. And I just haven't had the time to do it. So that's it. That's it. That's the Nurgle Emporium. And there's been plenty of fun times that have happened down here, and there's plenty more to continue. As a matter of fact, I have a couple friends showing up any moment, so I'm going to have to ask you guys to leave. Go on now, get!